Okay, today in lesson 92 we're going to do area of rectangles with variable dimensions, and actually out of necessity in order to do that we need to know how to find the product of binomials, binomials being two-term polynomials and product being multiply. So we're going to multiply binomials today to find the area of rectangles with variable dimensions. Here we go. All right, so what is the area of this rectangle? They say make a sketch and check by multiplying. Well, I'm just going to do the sketch right up here on what we've got going here already. This rectangle is x plus 4 long and x plus 2 tall. So let's set this up like this. Okay, so here we've just kind of divided this rectangle up into its parts. It's x plus 4, doesn't have to be to scale because we don't know what x is anyway, but x plus 4 long, and it's x plus 2 tall. Okay, so now let's find the area of each part. Okay, this upper left corner is x times x, so its area would be x squared. The upper right would be x times 4, 4 times x, which is 4x. The lower left corner would be, it's 2 tall and x wide, so it's 2 times x. And this part over here is going to be 8 square units. Because it's 4 wide and 2 tall, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so the area of the whole rectangle together would be the sum of all those things, x squared plus 6x plus 8. X squared, 4x plus 2x is 6x, and then we got 8. So that's the area of the whole rectangle. Now there is a shortcut to this, and that's what we're going to do now. We don't want to have to always break it up into parts, and that is just to multiply the binomial x plus 4 by the binomial x plus 2. X plus 2 times x plus 4 is the same thing. Okay, and to do this, what we do is we do distributive property twice. Distributive property twice. So we're going to distribute the x. X times x is x squared, and x times 4 is 4x, and then we're going to distribute the 2. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 4 is 8. So what we did is the distributive property twice. So when you're multiplying binomials, you have to multiply all of this by all of this. X times x plus 4 and 2 times x plus 4. And then we can combine like terms. 4x plus 2x is 6x. And we'll see that we get the same answer. So down here it says, what is the area of a square with a side length of x plus 4? List and explain each step you use to find the answer. Okay, well, area of a square is its side length squared. So the area of a square is its side length squared. Since its side length is x plus 4, we'll do x plus 4 squared. Then we can rewrite that as x plus 4 times x plus 4. That's just the definition of exponents or squaring something, because s squared should equal s times s, so x plus 4 squared should equal x plus 4 times x plus 4. And then we're going to multiply here by doing the distributive property twice. X times x is x squared, and x plus 4 is 4x. 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 4 is 16. And then we'll, so that's called multiplying binomials or distributive property. We're going to distribute x, and then we're going to distribute 4, and that's what we just did. And then we're going to combine like terms. 4x plus 4x is 8x. And we're going to do this multiplication of binomials here a few times. We're just going to call that combining like terms. If you're decent at distributive property, then multiplying binomials shouldn't be a big deal for you. Find the product of x plus 2 times x plus 5 and depict the product with a rectangle. Okay, so we've done this now twice. Let's do it again here. All you do is distribute the x. X times x is x squared, and x times 5 is 5x, and then you distribute the 2. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 5 is 10. Simplify if you can. In this case, we're going to combine like terms. 5x plus 2x is 7x. And then we're going to depict this product with a rectangle to prove it. Okay, we got a rectangle that is x plus 2 tall, and it is x plus 5 wide. X times x is x squared. X times 5 is 5x. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 5 is 10. You can see how these areas are the same. We got x squared, 5x plus 2x makes 7x, and 10. So the area of the whole thing is x squared plus 7x plus 10. Expand. Expand just means multiply. And so we're going to just do this a few more times here, multiplying binomials. If you got older brothers or sisters, then they see you doing this, they'll probably call it the FOIL method. In fact, mom or dad might call it the FOIL method too. It stands for first, outer, inner, last. In other words, you multiply the first terms together. X times x is x squared. And then the outer terms together. X times 3 is 3x. And then the inner terms together. 1 times x is x. And then the last terms together. 1 times 3 is 3. I kind of like to refer to it as distributive property twice. Double distributive property. That's why it works. X squared plus 4x plus 3 after we combine like terms. Let's do it again. Distribute the x, would give us x squared plus 7x. Distribute the 4, which would give us 4x plus 28. And then combine like terms. 7x plus 4x is 11x. Hopefully you're seeing the repetition here. Let's do some more. Let's expand this. X plus 3 squared is like x plus 3 times x plus 3. And then we just do the same process. Distribute the x, x squared plus 3x, and then distribute the 3, 3x plus 9. Combine like terms, x squared plus 6x plus 9. X plus 10 squared is like x plus 10 times x plus 10. Distribute the x, we get x squared plus 10x. Distribute the 10, we get 10x plus 100. And then combine like terms. X squared plus 20x plus 100. So x plus 3 squared is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 9. X plus 10 squared is equal to x squared plus 20x plus 100. Do a couple more. Let's throw some subtraction in there and see how that affects things. The process doesn't change. Distribute the x. X times x is x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. Distribute the 8. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And then we combine like terms. Now in this case we have a negative 3x plus an 8x, which is a positive 5x. So x squared plus 5x minus 24. On I, let's distribute the x. We get x squared plus 2x. Distribute a negative 5. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. And negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Combine like terms, 2x minus 5x, or 2x plus negative 5x, is negative 3x. So we got to be careful with our signs. And just a couple more here. X plus 2 times x minus 2. Distribute the x, x squared, minus 2x. And then distribute the 2, we get 2x minus 4. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And then we combine like terms. Now in this case we have negative 2x plus 2x. Those cancel out. That's 0. So our answer is just going to be x squared minus 4. Okay, and over here, this is kind of funny. I mean, there's not even any variables in here, so why wouldn't I just do 22 times 18? Well, I don't know what 22 times 18, but if I use this double distributive property here, maybe it'll make it a little bit easier. Let's check. 20 times 20, I can do that in my head. That's 400. 20 times negative 2 is negative 40. 2 times 20 is 400. I'm sorry, 40. And 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Notice the negative 4 and the positive, or I'm sorry, the negative 40 and the positive 40 would cancel each other out, so we just have 400 minus 4, which is 396. And go ahead and check this on a calculator. It does work. 22 times 18, or 20 plus 2 times 20 minus 2, is 396. Again, I couldn't do this without pencil and paper or a calculator, but this I can all do in my head. That's all I've got for today for lesson 92, and we'll see you tomorrow.